Hi guys, Dmitry from Noblex Solutions is here, and today we are reviewing one of the most underrated electric scooters on the market, Yume S10. This is not just another electric scooter. For the price tag of $800, it has some surprising features. If you consider buying an electric scooter for under $1,000, then it would be extremely hard to find one with the similar specs. Some has no suspension, some are slow as hell or might not look as good as you want. This is a no BS Yume S10 review, so let's get right into it. Before we begin, if you wanna buy this scooter, make sure to use our promo code to get $50 off your purchase. They will ship it from the US or Europe according to your location. You will find our exclusive promo code in the video description. The most impressive spec of this electric scooter is that for the price of $800 it has the maximum speed of 30 miles per hour. In fact, this number is not accurate. Yep, the scooter reached a speed of 30.8 miles per hour, which is around 50 kilometers per hour. Well, the road we chose wasn't long enough. Regardless, the scooter was still gaining speed when I had to hit the brakes. So we gave it another try, and only after finding the ideal conditions for the test we managed to accelerate the scooter to a speed of 34 miles per hour or 55 kilometers per hour. This number was GPS verified too. The scooter's display actually showed 62 kilometers per hour or 38.5 miles per hour, which we believe is not 100% accurate. So looking at this data, we are confident that the Yume S10 is one of the fastest budget options on the market right now. It's also worth mentioning that my weight is around 76 kilograms or 167 pounds. 10 pounds more or less and you would probably get a different speed. Talking about acceleration, if you compare Yume S10 with more expensive dual-motor scooters, you would notice that it takes a bit more time for the S10 to reach its top speed since it has a single motor. Because of that, you would not get that torque when you start your ride, but for its price, it's definitely still worth every penny. The scooter's single 1000-watt motor is also not the best one for steep hills. We tried different hills and the ones with a small angle were the best ones the scooter could climb. Still, thanks to the decent max speed, the Yume S10 was able to get on top of quite steep hills. The advertised range of the Yume S10 is 30 miles. I was thinking that's probably for the first gear, which is super slow, about 50 miles per hour. So I was curious to know if this was true. With a fully charged battery, I went out for a test drive. I decided to ride the way I usually do, with all the traffic lights, walking people, different road types and also switching between the second and third speed modes, not the first gear. Well, as you might have guessed, I drove as fast as I could, but there were also parts where I had to lower the speed. Also, I made many stops, which meant that the scooter had to accelerate again and again. So until the battery got completely empty, the scooter managed to cover a distance of 39.8 kilometers or 24.7 miles, which is not bad at all. As soon as I was lowering my speed gear, it showed me more battery left, which proves that if I was in gear 1 and 2 all the time, it probably would have had even better range, so 30 miles is a true claim. By the way, the S10 has 3 speed modes. To switch between the gears, you first have to press the on-off button. Then the mode you are currently on would start flickering, after which you have to press the mode button to switch between the speed modes. It was a bit confusing in the beginning, but I got used to it in almost no time. For its price tag, the S10 has such a wonderful combo. It comes with 10-inch off-road tires, great max speed, decent battery, double suspension and Zoom disc brakes. With other brands, you can hardly find that specs at that price. We tested this scooter on both off-road and normal surfaces, and here's the result. To be honest, the suspension feels a bit soft. It feels very smooth on the regular city roads, but you should avoid hitting the curbs on higher speeds. This is actually because of the soft suspension. You would immediately feel that hit when going on top of that curb. For the same reason, the S10 isn't a good option if you are planning to ride off-road, but grass would be okay. So it's good for commuting and shortcuts, but not for off-roading. If you look at the design of the Yume S10, we gotta say that it's pretty attractive. The S10 is mostly painted in black color apart from the Yume logos and a couple of elements that are dark red. Also, both wheel rims are painted gold. One disadvantage of the design is that you can't use the rear fender as a footrest. My shoe size is US 12 and the width of the deck seems fine to me. However, when riding a scooter I prefer my heel to be placed on the footrest. Because of that habit, when I step on the S10's fender, it immediately starts to bend a little bit. It's not a big deal, but you might want to take this into account when considering this scooter. We have seen people adding an aftermarket footrest to the S10, so this issue is easy to fix. Let's take a look at the lights now. The S10 has a standard trio of lights. The front white, rear red and LED strips on the sides. The front light is well attached so it doesn't wobble and neither does it make any weird sounds when on the go. The LED strips flicker red, green and blue lights, and that's the only mode that the S10 offers. The scooter also has turn lights that are integrated into the rear light, but their functionality is pretty poor. The turn lights are too small and not bright enough for others to see them. Talking about portability, the Yume S10 is very portable. You literally can fold and unfold it in no time. Its handlebars are also foldable. Moreover, it weighs just 60 pounds, that's 27 kilograms. So when necessary, you can easily carry and transport it wherever you need to go because it will most likely fit in all cars, including the small ones. We definitely recommend the Yume S10. It's not a perfect scooter since it's a budget-friendly option, but at the same time it offers you a great value for your money. It's a great commuter with above average specs and a smiling price tag. Let us know in the comments below what type of videos would you like to see next. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe buttons. Ride safe and see you next time.